be teaching you on area and perimeter. Let's start off with perimeter. The perimeter is the distance to go around something. So like the distance around a house or putting up a fence around a house. So to the right, there's an image of a rectangle with 4 right angles. We know that side AB is equal to 8 and side AC is equal to 7, but we also know that side AB is congruent to side CD, which would also be equal to 8. We also know that side AC is equal to 7 and congruent to side BD, which is now equal to 7. So we're trying to find the perimeter of AB, C, and D. So ABCD will be equal to the sum of the lengths of the side. Or therefore 8 plus 8 plus 7 plus 7, which gives you 30. Now let's talk about squares. We know that squares have 4 sides, 4 right angles, and that all sides are equal. So here it is giving us the perimeter of 24. So we're going to replace the side lengths with x, and since we know the side lengths are all going to be the same, they're all going to be x. So it'd be x plus x plus x is equal to 24, or 4x is equal to 24. So we'd divide both sides by 4, and we'd get x equals 6. So we know the side lengths are equal to 6. Or 6 plus 6 plus 6 plus 6 is equal to 24. Now, another way to find the perimeter is by using the formula, 2L times 2W. Here we know that AB is equal to 8, which is the length, and AC is equal to 7, which is the width. So all you got to do is plug it in. 2 times L, which would be 2 times 8, plus 2 times W, which would be equal to 2 times 7, equals 30. 8 times 2 is 16, plus 7 times 2, which is 14. Add those together, and you get 30. Now, area. Area is how much space does it take up, is the area. So to find the area, you can use the formula length times width. In the example we started with, we know that we've established that AB is equal to 8 and AC is equal to 7. So all you have to do is plug them in. Length, 8 times width, which is 7. 8 times 7 is 56. Or another alternative is you can count the boxes. Under the first image, there is a grid with boxes on it. To find the area, another way is you can count all the boxes, which will also give you the area, or you can count the boxes of the length, which is 8, and the boxes of the width, which is 7. Multiply those up, and in the end, you would still get 56. Now, area of a square. The area of a square, so another example, we have AD is equal to 5. We've established that the square has 4 equal sides. So if AD is equal to 5, then DC is equal to 5, BC is equal to 5, and AB is equal to 5. So all you gotta do is plug it in, length times width. Length is 5, width is 5. 5 times 5 is equal to 25. You could also use the other alternative by using the grid. The grid at the bottom, you can count all the boxes, which will also give you 25, or you can count the length of the first row vertically and the width of the top row horizontally. Now let's apply what we learned. First of all, number 1, find the perimeter. So we are given that the length is 7 and the width is 5. So let's use the formula. 2L plus 2W. All you got to do is plug it in. 2 times 5 plus 2 times 7. Or 5 plus 5 plus 7 plus 7. Number 2. Find the perimeter of the square. 2L plus 2W. We know that the length and the width is 7, so once again, plug it in. 2 times 7 plus 2 times 7, or 7 plus 7 plus 7 plus 7. And number 3, find the area. Area, as we learned, length times width, or 10 times 10. finally, the last example is find the area of the grid. So you could either, option 1, count all the boxes, or you can go horizontally and count how many boxes are on top, which would be 9, or vertically and count all the boxes in the first row, which would be 6, and just plug them in and multiply them, which would be 9 times 6. All the answers are here. Number 1 was 24, number 2 was 28, number 3 was 100, and number 4 was 54. Here is a reminder of what the problems were. Here was problem 4. Problem 4 was equal to 54, 9 times 6. Problem 3 was equal to 100, 10 times 10. Problem 2 was equal to 28, 7 plus 7 plus 7 plus 7. And problem 1 was equal to 24, 5 plus 5 plus 7 plus 7. Thank you for listening to this lesson on area and perimeter.